big win for yourselves today. How do you see that there?
That's a big result. Obviously, coming here last year, I think we actually won the first, maybe 1 out of 2. I don't know. Motherwell always kind of performed well against us, so we know it's a tough place to come, but I thought we were good today. Solid away performance, and I think overall we deserved the win.
Do you feel that you needed that? Obviously, it's been a tough run. You had tough games, played Rangers a couple of times. Sadly, did you feel that your team really needed that today?
I think coming into the game, we knew how big it was. If we could come here and get a result, it'd be a kind of statement result for the kind of ups and downs we've had of the season so far. I think that's probably been the biggest thing. It has been so up and down. It's not been any real consistency, winning or losing. So it's been indifferent. So that can sometimes cause frustration amongst people, and understand that. But the main thing today was coming here and getting a win, going into the international break.
Yeah, you say it's been up and down, but you're now 4th at the moment. This is going to be the last international break until whatever it is, the middle of March. So you're going to have months straight run at it. Do you feel this can be a platform now for it to be less topsy-turvy and just push right on up that tail?
Hopefully. Obviously, I can't see ahead of now, but I think the day was a solid performance. I thought at times we played really well. Of course, you come under a bit of pressure in the second half when you're 2-0 up. Motherwell kind of full bodies forward. That's kind of normal of the game, and then we give away the penalty and puts us under a wee bit more pressure. But I think we stood up to it in recent weeks. We've conceded goals quite quickly one after another, and kind of made that point clear in the pitch that it didn't happen again. And to be fair, the boys at the back three stood up to it really well, and I thought as a team we defended really well when we were asked.
That always the most pleasing thing was you're under pressure at the end. I mean, you had chances to go further ahead before that, but the fact you saw it out when you're coming at you was impressive.
For me, it was pleasing. Obviously, because questions have been asked at that side of your game recently, and I know we can do it. You see it in training, like they waves the attack for 20 minutes and they scores a goal. So it's frustrating when you lose goals so quickly and it causes you problem in games. So obviously when the first one's a penalty, to be fair, I think it was a penalty, the handball, and then you kind of give yourself a wee bit of time to hang on. But I thought we did it really well, as I said.
Surprised you didn't get a penalty yourself?
To be fair, the ref for the first one, he didn't think it was a penalty to start with. He said that, and then he went over. And I've not seen it back yet. I thought the boy that his foot was pretty high, and he gave 2 fouls in the game that were kind of similar heights of foot. But he stuck with his decision, so fair play to him. That's what he thought. The second one, I think he says he gives it's a foul for when the ball gets crossed over to me. He thinks there's a push just in before me when I receive the ball. So that was the foul that he gave. I don't know if the boy touched the ball, but according to people around about me, didn't he? So there was 2 fouls. He seen it, so their foul was first. That's
quite unusual. When it goes to the VAR, you're kind of almost expecting it to go your way when it goes to the one. But
9 times out of 10 when the ref goes there and has a look, the day kind of gets swayed by VAR. So no, fair play to him. If that was what he thought, and that was his decision, he stuck by it. Then, as I said, I've not seen it, so I can't disagree or agree with it. But if that's what he thought, and fair play to him, sent to his guns.
For yourself, I mean, that's 5 goals, 5 games. You're really in a good run of form now. How you feel?
My form's obviously it's turned a bit for the start of the season. The goals weren't as free flowing, and I think my general play wasn't as good as it could have been. But listen, I think after the last international break, I kind of got a wee break, and I've came back for that, and I've played really well. Overall performances have been good. I've been happy with them, and the goals have flowed again. So.
Kind of 2 different ones today, wasn't it? Sort of Poacher's one, and then a great ball from Benny for the second.
Frankie's just headed it down. I just managed to get a flick on it and sneak it into the post, and then the ones are sometimes worse. The second ones, it's a good ball for Benny, but you've got 25 yards to run at the goalie. I think should I chip him to ground him, but thankfully enough I managed to ground him and beat the guy that was running back as well. So I was happy with how he finishes.
What made the decision for you to go round him rather than maybe dink him?
It's just split second decision. I think how quick he was coming out as well. I had quite a lot of space to kind of play with, so I managed to just knock it to goalie's left. But he was quite quick off his line, to be fair. But thankfully enough I managed to get around him.
Did you see the boy coming back on the line?
I did. I knew that he was going to be sprinting back though, and it was so slippery out there, so I knew I had to kind of play it behind him, so I just kind of delayed to I could see him in my level, and then I just rolled it behind him. Thankfully enough he gambled on me shooting. So.
Lawrence, in terms of your form at the moment, you're not in the Scotland squad, international break coming up, you're scoring goals again. Do you have regular dialogue with Steve Clarke? How does that relationship work? And for a striker, for any Scottish player that's at the top of the game, how big a target is the Euros in the summer now that we have qualified?
I don't have regular dialogue. I don't think anybody does. The national team manager, he does his job out with all the clubs. Concentrate on what I'm doing here. He spoke to me before the last camp when I was left out, which was kind of a courtesy call to let me know that I wasn't going to be involved in that squad because I'd been involved in them previously. So that was fair enough. But nah, I don't expect to hear from me, to be honest. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. As I said recently, my form's been better. It's picked up and I've been scoring goals again. So that's all I can do is do what I'm doing for Hearts. And I say it all the time, but just the national teams kind of take care of themselves when they come round. So. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing here.
Is the Euros an extra incentive though? Is that it's a target for you at the summer and the end of the season?
Of course. But it's ages away. To be honest, I think in football you kind of need to live in the here and now and deal with what's coming soon. So if I keep doing that month to month, and then when that comes round, if I'm in good form, then we'll see what happens.